Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. If you have been watching my videos, you would know that Kiara already has had the wonderful part that she recently did, which was, as you can see back there, with Amelia Watson, Ame, showing up at her Kiara and friends. She did want to get Gura, and she did want to get Mume, but it was a little late. Cover is very protective of who knows and who doesn't know about graduations. So the 3D staff they were also, they work as Cover employees. The 3D staff had no idea who was graduating. So when she asked, can we make some changes to get Gura and Mume in there? They're like, sorry, we can't. It would be too much work, etc. They didn't make an exception because they didn't know how much of a rush it needed to be and how important it needed to be. It just looked like, there was going to be a sudden popping in of new people, and that was a little too much. So there, that's a little bit of the background. Let's see what she has to say here.
I'm looking for my phone right now because I actually was going to convey a message from Ame to you guys. Here it is. We're taking up this spot and, joining in and going back into the idol life for a little bit, learning the choreo, singing with me, doing all the shebang. As I said last time, I don't want to invade her privacy too much. She should enjoy, life as it is now.
Absolutely, she should enjoy life as it is now.
For a little comment towards you guys, here it is. I was pretty surprised at what she wrote because that's not what I expected, but here it is. Thank you, Takanashi Kiara. We have success.
She's gonna be reading this a little bit fast, so let me just slow it down. Oh, it's already pretty fast, so let's go. Let's slow it down so she can hear what she's reading. It says, thank you, Takanashi Kiara. We have successfully fulfilled your request for an appearance. Amelia from the timeline 6127.00 was overjoyed to participate in your extravagant event. We look forward to monitoring your future activities, etc. Let's have her read.
Fulfilled your request for an appearance. Amelia
she made it very much within the kayfabe.
00 was overjoyed to participate in your extravagant event. We look forward to monitoring your future activities. P.S. The Ames have just begun sorting through many letters. Please assure teammates that they have reached their destination. Many thanks. Keep up the good work. T.M.8. Girl!
And here's the thing. The reason why she had to say that, remember, there's some agencies out there, I believe Nijisanji had done that already, I think 2 or 3 times, where people send their stuff and it doesn't get received by, or ends up getting thrown out by Nijisanji. It doesn't get received in the end to the person. It doesn't go to the person that they wanted it to. She says, basically their Cover is not one of those people. Cover has actually sent me everything. I have it with me. I'm going through it.
Girl. That's not what I meant. But okay, I'll take it.
That's Ame. That is so Ame. Even if it wasn't what you meant, that's so Ame.
Please provide a comment. It's cute though, yeah. Great message.
That's a freaking Ame. She's keeping the kayfabe for freaking sake.
So exciting. I saw many people be extremely excited about Ame's appearance, just as I was, but also a lot of Japan bros being surprised about it and being hopeful about Chloe, for example, appearing again. I don't know what will happen in the future. Fact of the matter is, yes, this is possible. It won't be a too common thing, just because, what would be the point of graduating, even as an affiliate? But what would be the point, You know what I mean? Only special appearances whenever, it just takes, a person like me to invite her, I guess, but also depends on her schedule and everything, and in the end, I think it won't be too common. It would be weird if it was too common. It wouldn't be special anymore either if it was too common. But as someone who myself, honestly, also was pretty critical about, I was like, I don't even believe that she's gonna really show up anywhere. To me, the affiliate status, I was, pretty skeptical and pessimistic about it.
And that is where I want to leave it, of course. And I'll give a thumbs up here. But that's where I want to leave it, of course, because yes, a lot of people were myself included, and others were like, what does this affiliate mean? They're probably never going to come back. It's probably, just trying to make it easier when people graduate to be like, I'm not fully gone. But no, it actually does allow people to go in. Cover were people of their word. They were a company of their word when they said affiliates can come back for events or anything that they want to do. They actually meant it. This was an official cover event. This was something that it's not like, oh, we have to have you sign an NDA. No, you're still technically under contract. You just have more freedom to do what you want to do. So that is nice. That cover was a man of their word, was a people of their word, was someone of the word, and it was something that I do like that they did that. Fulgur Ovid, as you guys know, is already graduating. He's going to be graduating on May 5th. He has his own reasons. I've heard that May 5th is a day for lore reasons that he's using, which is a good thing. You know, it deeds what it deeds, as they say. I am just glad that the Fulgur Ovid, is going to be doing what he needs to do, what he wants to do in order to have a good time. Now, what I want to mention here is that he says it appears there's some negativity floating around right now, so please try to be kind to one another. Sometimes things get worded in a way that can seem like an attack, but when you look at it, you realize it really isn't. To quote my idol, when I choose to see the good side of things, I'm not being naive. Please be kind, especially when we don't know what's going on. That is, wow, that's very nice of him to say. And that is something that does make sense. And it is something that is good to see, that he's seeing the good in people and the good in everything. And I do like that. I do like him being able to see the good in everything. It is hard nowadays to see that, but they have always seemed to be a positive part of the community, no matter what agency they've been in. Of course, he's a part of Nijisanji EN, Noctix, I believe, and he has always been positive. He's always been a positive person. I've never had anything negative to say about Fulgur Ovid. Even in that 3D concert thing that they had, he was allowed to do it remotely as a live 2D because he couldn't travel because of his disability, if I'm not mistaken. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was because of his disability. I do like trying to see the good in people, and I do think this is an amazing message to have during these dark times when people are really doom posting a hell of a lot. We have Nijisanji, who, as we know, is doing their NBA thing. This is round 2 and 3. Second and third volumes have been announced. The people who are going to be a part of it are Albin Knox. Of course, they did Albarn Knox for whatever reason. Inui Toko, Visalis Bandage, Midi Parfait. Some people like or dislike her. It is what it is. Renzoto. We have Ike Evelyn, Hayato Kagami, Kuzuha, Claude, Clawmark, Darkness Collection, Shuyamino. We have Anna Alouette. The translation are the ones that are having the weirdness right here for some reason. Doppio Drop Scythe. We have Nagao K, Nagisa Trout. We have Petra Gudin. Petra Glynn. It's funny how they have those really messed up ones. Sasaki Saku, Fulgur Ovid, Finana Ryugu, Vanta Crowbringer, and of course we have Maria Marionette. And here we go. These are the appearances of each of them. At the very least, they do look cute. They are putting that type of effort into it. It is, of course, Eastern and Western Conference on both sides there of the people that are going to be involved in it. And it is nice to see some visuals there of each and every one of them and the things that they have to offer. Of course, I'm going to show you the page as well because, you need to want to see other stuff. This is the full one. As we do know, there are some people that are no longer going to be able to be a part of it. And they have made their announcements about that before. These are, of course, the goods. They do have the goods there. They are copy-paste type of goods because every agency has their copy-paste goods that they know are going to be selling. So, of course, this is Rakuten and them doing a combination because I believe Rakuten has the rights to the NBA in Japan. So Rakuten is doing the big collection with them. And, unfortunately, I can't really say that I'm very happy about this because they only get about 1%. The actual people behind it, the actual people that are bringing them the money, which is the VTubers involved, are only getting 1 to 2%, as we have found out, of the merch sales. So Nijisanji and Rakuten are getting the 98%, and of what's Nijisanji's cut, only 1 to 2% go to the actual VTubers here, which is why I can't say to support it in any way. I just say it's great that they're getting something, but it sucks that they still get that nasty cut. 774 Inc. or Nanashinku as they're also known, is going to be having a new generation, new members. 3 new members are about to debut. The Heavenly Bond is the sound of a mysterious feathered eagle. Thank you for your support and encouragement. First broadcast will be on the 27th on Sunday. And I'm going to show you it here on Reddit because it is a bigger video compared to the one on down here. Of course, let's take a look at who they are. And of course, we have this here. The 3 new members joining. Sorry for that sudden huge burst of sound. That was insane. I apologize for that. But there he goes, 3 new members joining. And of course, all of them having a little bit of their intros there. A little bit of what they have. I will go over the names themselves soon, of course. And those are the 3, of course, there that you have. It's nice to have an intro like this for all of your people. It says the Heavenly Bond new talent Yunishino Hayuru Washiriri 3 people debut. First streaming is from 20, which is basically 8 p.m. That's on the 24-hour clock. I'd like to inform you that start operating the accounts. In addition, we will also inform you about the date and time of their debut. April 27th is the first one, and then they do it every 30 minutes. And then at 2200, which is at 10 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Remember, that's Japan Standard Time, not your time right there. You're going to have to adjust it based on that. They're going to have their collab. They're going to have their full collab. So these are the people here. Amatsuna Sasaha. You have Shino Kasukane. And, of course, you have Ririri Uruwashi. Ririri Uruwashi is going to be another one in there. And they're all, of course, sharing their love and sharing everything that they have here. And, of course, all of their looks here. Narashinku is one of the good ones out there of the agencies who I have not heard very much of anything negative. I haven't really heard anything negative recently, honestly, to be very honest with you. So they are one of the good ones, luckily. And, of course, I do wish them the best when they do debut. As you know, Murasaki Shion is a member of Hololive. They are going to be graduating soon. They have a lot on their plates until they graduate, and they are going to be going hard on it until they graduate. And one of the things they've been doing recently, or at least the thing that I want to talk about in this particular part here, is, of course, her Holo no Graffiti. For those who don't know, Holo no Graffiti is something that's been going on for years. Since like 2020 at the least, I think. Maybe even longer than that. They've been going on for years. And it is a 3D kind of episodic thing where they have Hololive members, different ones happening, and you know, they have different things. Shion is today. Korone was very sad, yes.
シオンちゃん、なんかペコラたちにやってほしいことないペコか？なん
でも言って。そしたらね。
先生とよくわからないものを集めてるペコだけど。あらよ。
Oh no.
それ。1たす1は元気だな。
か弱いマリンにはこんな重たいもの持てません。
あ、シオンたんのためなら。
そう言われると。
You have to fight, Tol. Okay.
それにしても何をするつもり？一花咲かせるって言ってたよ。
Alright, let's go further.
危なくない？これ危なくない？
Oh, they're going on a trip with her.
しゃあない。もうちょっとやってみるか。行くぞ。
Going on adventures to find more things.
危なくない？これ危なくない？
Gems and everything to add to the witch's brew. And of course, we're gonna go with more stuff.
シオンとの思い出が幸せになる魔法。
Of course, all of our memories are gonna be happy at Shion. They always will.
きれい。
これで花畑を見たらシオンの笑顔を思い出すでしょ。
They'll never forget it. No one ever will.
何笑ってんの？
なんか似合いすぎて全然一花じゃないし
もうワンくらいドヤ顔が似合うやつ見たことないよ。もう。
ほら怒んないで笑って笑って
Of course, that's her. It's her right there.
しおんちゃん
まあいいじゃないですか、最後くらい。
なんかしおん眠くなってきちゃった花畑で寝るのやってみたい確かに普通やれないってことだもんね
てかもう寝てるし。
Of course they are.
こいつら寝つき良すぎだろ。
ちょっとだけ長持ちさせちゃおう
Of course, she will never be forgotten. This is a wonderful goodbye. They always do this for every single one who has left, from Coco to all the other ones. And it is, of course, an amazing goodbye. And of course, this thing doesn't stop playing. Fucking hell. It always happens. It always happens in one way. Doesn't stop playing, but yes, that is an amazing farewell that they always do in HoloGraffiti. This is part of a whole long, you can find a playlist of all the HoloGraffitis that she's ever done. And that's what this one is a part of. So, of course, I do thank you for staying the whole time watching this because, you know, you guys can do anything else, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? I do this because I'm a little bit of a dummy that wants to think that I can help everybody and wants to bring some positivity, even though the world isn't so positive. I want to bring some positivity. I want to bring some good stuff for VTubers out there and help whoever I can. Today we're talking about MokiMina, who is a cutest water goddess in the sea. Let's take a look at their channel. The only channel they have connected is the YouTube channel, and this is theirs right here, where Moka meets her first witch in Minecraft, in mispronouncing every Warframe's name ASMR, all those types of things. Those all look very fun. Of course, they also have live streaming, which they have some scheduled stuff. They have some stuff they did recently, that type of stuff. So it's all very, very nice to see. And of course, I do thank you, Moki, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. Let's just show a little bit here of, you know, some of your content.
Oh, it's a wizard. Hey, if I save him, do I get something for it? Oh, you. I saved the wizard.
There you go. Yeah, she's gonna have a bad time. Definitely gonna have a bad time.
Is he attacking me too, though?
Yes. Yep. You're ended by the witch using magic. And that is the lovely part that you learn once you first get into Minecraft. Of course, again, I thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.